Okay, we are live on YouTube, and my name is Nicole. I'm an astrologer, card reader, and life coach. This is my channel, Listen to the Stars. It's dedicated to all of those things, plus spiritual topics in general. And since the last couple of days, I have started this new series on my channel called Daily Astrology. If you want to know why I started this, you can watch my first ever Daily Astrology, which was about Marie Kondo and minimalism. And that is on my site that you're on on my channel. But I just want to say hello, good morning to everyone, wherever it's morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I know I have people from all over the world joining me. And today is a great day. We're going to discuss a little bit about how to become successful. What is the key? What is the trick to becoming successful? And I'm also going to talk a little bit about the fact that today is a 4 of Spades day. So you guys can have a little bit of guidance to help you through your day, and maybe even to help you get centered so you're ready for this weekend. Also, I know some of you guys were asking about my readings and my different offerings. And so I do offer tarot card readings, as well as I offer a reading that combines astrology, the cards of truth, and tarot cards called the diamond reading. I offer all sorts of different readings at my website, NicoleBrenny.com. If you are not sure of what kind of reading to get, then I recommend the diamond reading or the Nicole reading. And if you are interested in learning about the cards of truth, you can get the cards of truth reading as well as a tour. I am teaching a class on the cards of truth, and I always use the cards of truth as a forecast for the day, which you'll probably see me do a lot of in this daily astrology, just because it's so crazy accurate. So let me see who's all in the chat. Loretta and Renee, hello everyone. Yeah, thank you for joining me. I surfed all morning. I caught some good waves. I had a few wipeouts as well. And I'm like I'm kind of tired because I was out there from 6:30 in the morning until like 9:15, something, 9:30. So I was out there for a really, really long time. Okay, so the reason why I was interested in talking about like how to become successful is I've been really thinking about this special life purpose coaching package that I offer. And I'm always doing research on life purpose and how to find it in the birth chart and all of that. And I also take my clients through a process that is 6 hours long in my life purpose coaching session, which takes you from being in a state of not knowing what to do with your life. You're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what my life purpose is. I don't know how to make decisions in my life, to 6 hours later, or it could be 6 weeks if we do 1 hour a week. 6 hours later, understanding what your life purpose is completely in a way that's very personal, that's meaningful to you, and therefore knowing how to make decisions, knowing how to move forward, knowing how to direct your life in a meaningful way that is exciting and purposeful. So I have just been contemplating about the different things I've learned from taking people through this process. And today I stumbled upon a quote by one of my favorite people in the entire world named Alejandro Jodorowsky. He is a film director from Chile. I'm also partially Chilean, so I resonate with that. He wrote comic books with Mobius, who is a wonderful French artist. And he is a poet, and he used to do theatrical productions and all of that. And his work with psychomagic is actually something that I use in my sessions, especially my coaching sessions with clients. So I saw this quote that he put on Twitter, and I'm going to read it to you. It's in Spanish, but I will translate it. And Renee says, I can speak to the awesomeness of the diamond reading. Well, thank you so much. It is a wonderful, wonderful reading. Okay, so I'm trying to find this quote, and all right. It says, El éxito es hijo de la pasión y de la audacia. Siempre que no tratemos de triunfar en lo que no tenemos talento. Conócete a ti mismo y encuentra la semilla que te pertenece. Solo haciéndola crecer a ella alcanzarás tu verdadera meta. Okay, I was like reading that, not really like reading that with meaning or purpose, but that's because I haven't spoken Spanish in a while. Basically, he's saying success is the son of passion and audacity as long as we do not try to succeed in that which we do not have talent. You should know yourself, and when you know yourself, you will discover the seed that belongs to you. And only by making that seed grow will you reach your true goal. Let me summarize this again. Basically, he's saying that the reason why most people fail, the reason why most people don't actually have the success that they're craving and the success that they, deem as actually being success, is because a lot of people are going after success that's not truly for them. And they're not going after that which they actually have talent for, which actually really speaks to their true gifts. They're trying to use gifts that aren't really fully formed, or that aren't really their gifts to use. So I think that this quote was brilliant. I loved reading it this morning because it totally aligns with all the things I believe in. And what he's trying to say is basically that we really truly need to figure out what we're talented in, what makes us special, so that we can have the success that we want. And until we actually truly know what our talent is, what our special gift is, we might not ever achieve that success that we feel like is our success. Part of that process is knowing who you are, because if you don't know who you are, you don't know what it is that you're going to do in the world. And some of you who have had readings with me, you've heard me say this like 1,000 times, where I tell you, if someone left a house plant on your doorstep and it was a plant that you've never seen before, but they left you a note that said, please take care of my plant, you're not going to really know how to take care of that plant. You're going to look at that plant and you're going to be like, okay, it's all weird and spiky, but it's not a cactus. I don't know what this thing is. I'm just going to water it every single day and put it in the sunlight and hope that it grows, right? Well, that plant's probably going to shrivel up and die. You might get lucky and it might work out, but likely it's going to not last that long. However, if that same person left that same plant at your doorstep with a note that said, please take care of this plant, it's aloe. As soon as you have to go water that plant and take care of it, you're going to know, okay, well, aloe works best in sandy soil. Aloe works best if you don't water it all that much. Maybe this is gonna, maybe that's how I should take care of it. And if I don't know that for a fact, which I personally don't know how to take care of aloe, I'm going to look it up online, how to take care of an aloe plant, and I'm going to know what to do. So once you know who you are, once you know what you are, right? I'm an aloe plant. You can discover how to take care of yourself, what your destiny is, what you do with yourself. Okay, if I'm an aloe plant, I know that my purpose in life could be, for people to eat me, to heal digestive issues, or for people to use me on their sunburn to heal their skin. I know what my life purpose is because I know who I am. And that's why things like astrology are so amazing, to help us discover who we are so that we can get closer to our life purpose, so we can get closer to fulfilling our dreams. But it's a very important and pertinent step. So Alejandro Jodorowsky has it right. We need to discover the seed of what's special within ourselves so that we can actually have the success that we want. And the first step in doing that is knowing who you are. So I wanted to mention that for a lot of people that are maybe feeling frustrated out there, like, why am I not having the success that I want? Well, if you are trying something over and over and over again and it's not working, and you can't answer the question of who am I, then maybe it's time to take a step back and to, actually ask yourself who you are and go through that process. And if you need help with that process, my life purpose coaching package is amazing for that. And I'm not making this video just to sell this life purpose coaching package. I really just stumbled upon this Alejandro Jodorowsky quote. But I think this process that I take people through is amazing. It's actually my most affordable coaching option. It's $649 for 6 sessions. And at the end of the session, you are going to receive a life purpose mission statement and a life purpose symbol that will allow you to guide your whole life and allow you to make decisions. And when you have your life purpose, and for those of you that have ever done this with me, you know exactly that magic moment where you figure it out. It makes it so easy to make decisions in your life. It makes it so easy to know how to direct your life, know which steps to take, know which direction to move in, because you know who you are. You know what your purpose is, you know who you are, so therefore you know what to do. Right? So if your life purpose is to, like I have one client, hopefully she's watching, her life purpose is to fly through the air naked, reading her poetry to the masses. That's like a metaphor for something else, but that's her life purpose. So when she is taking steps that is really closing herself off from the public and closing herself off from sharing intimate things with others, she's not fulfilling her life purpose. So she can use her life purpose mission statement to really direct her life, every single decision, from what you're going to eat for breakfast in the morning, to what outfit you should wear, to what friends you should have. Once you know who you are, Once you know who you are, you can figure out your life purpose. And once you know your life purpose, you can direct your entire life. You can make every single decision. You don't even have to think that much about the decisions that you make. Of course, you're going to stumble and you're going to have troubles doing so from time to time. But during this life purpose coaching package, I'll also teach you how to work around all of that as well. So if you're not having the success that you want, really ask yourself, is this my greatest, deepest talent? You can figure that kind of stuff out with coaching, like I said. But for those of you that can't afford coaching or you don't want it, the thing that you need to do is, if you aren't feeling like you're successful in the way that you want to, are you really using the talent that you have? What is your great talent? Every single person that is born onto this earth has something to share and some unique gift to offer. We are all one thing that kind of works together, right? I believe the moon is in Aries today. So it's really about you figuring out, with the moon in Aries, what is that special thing that you can offer? What makes you an individual? What gives you that special thing that allows you to feel a sense of purpose? Aries is the natural first house of the natural horoscope. The first house is about our life path. You know, it gives us a sense of purpose because it's our path. So for you today, really ask yourself, am I as successful as I want to be? And if the answer is no, well, are you actually using your real talent? Okay, so I can tell you guys that I was trying to be a musician for a long time and I wasn't being successful, and the whole world wanted me to just read their tarot cards. So I feel like I'm finally using some of my actual talent that I've had my whole life, and things really come together when you start to use your real talent. Not everyone that's watching this, not everyone that you know is going to be an astrologer, tarot card reader, and life coach. You have your specific thing that you can do. There are some people that literally just like whittle spoons for a living. That's all that they do. There's some people that just get to surf all day as they're living. You don't need to do something that is normal. You don't need to do something that everyone else is doing. You don't need to do something that, you know, gives you a sense of security. You just need to do the thing that is you, that has that special thing that only you can do, that is actually your talent. And so it's time to start recognizing what those talents are. Okay, so let me see if you guys have any questions. Everyone's really quiet today, which is fine because I actually have to get off of here very soon. I have a reading that I need to do. So the big question today, ask yourself, are you having the success that you want? If you're not, are you actually using your actual talent, not the talent that you wish that you had? Okay. I wish that I was good at a lot of things. And sometimes I waste a lot of time trying to be good at a lot of things. But real success is going to come when, in the most natural way, because we're all a part of nature. I think the one thing that humanity has wrong is to be like, oh, well, humans are better than nature. You know, I think humans have a special role. I think humans have a special responsibility to be guardians of this planet. I think that there is something special about being a human being, but there's also something special about being a bird or a plant or anything else. But we are a part of nature, okay? And we have to succumb to the rules of nature. So be your most natural self and you'll get to a good place. Let's see what everyone is saying. Okay. Someone was asking me which type of astrology do I do? How to deal with the fear of failure. We're going to talk about fear of failure probably on a different day. That's definitely a topic I'm going to cover. So just stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will definitely cover fear and fear of failure. That's like a big thing that I've been thinking about. So don't worry about me covering that or not. Okay. And also the type of astrology that I use is Vedic astrology with a lot of Western concepts. And I use the tropical zodiac. I am your tropical astrologer in the tropics. I was thinking about rebranding all of my stuff to like tropical astrologer, Nicole Brenny. And then I'm like all tropical and I have like a swimsuit on, like a bikini, and I'm surfing. But I'm probably not going to do that because that is too far. The last thing that I want to leave you guys with is today is a 4 of Spades day. I was like racking my brain, like, how does this have to do with life purpose? But I don't really think the 4 of Spades has to do with life purpose. I think that life purpose is just a special message that I had for you. And again, you can watch these videos, these daily astrology videos, any day of the week. You don't have to watch while I'm live. You don't have to watch on the same day. every single day, I'm bringing you lessons and themes and insights and teachings that are evergreen. You can watch them all the time. It's just that it's called daily just because I show up daily and I'm live daily, and it's like whatever I'm inspired to do on that day. But since I'm doing these daily videos, I will give you a little bit at the end of these videos, or it could be the whole video, like a forecast for what's coming up for you for today. That is the Four of Spades, which is a card of security, being secure. And when it comes to life purpose, right? A lot of people want security. You know, people want to find security in their career, in their talents, in the way they put themselves out in the world. But you're never going to find true security unless you're truly being who you are, right? True security does not come from taking that job that's going to give you a salary and insurance and, you know, pay your mortgage. True security comes from following who it is that you truly are. Who it is that you truly, truly, truly are. However, today, with this Four of Spades card running, you know, it's good to ask yourself if you're truly doing what it is that is true to who you are. That's a good first step. But for those of you that aren't ready to do that, or for those of you that are just kind of like not wanting to change anything right now, the Four of Spades also is about getting your shit together. There's no better way to say that. I don't even like to swear that much, but the Four of Spades is getting your shit together. So today is a good day to just take care of things, take care of business, pay your bills, pay your rent, pay your nanny, whatever you have going on, clean your room, you know, take care of things on all levels. Make sure that you eat enough food today. Just get things going in a way that makes sense and organizes your life. You don't have to do things perfectly. You don't have to enjoy today. Just take care of your life and be an adult. That's what the Four of Spades is all about. The Four of Spades is also about needing to take a break. So you guys might be able to hear this advertisement for this bar. It's like La Lora Maria. I don't know if you can hear it, but they drive past like 20 times a day, blaring this advertisement for this bar. But it's so loud that I can't think. Okay. But what I was saying, Four of Spades is also about taking a break. So for those of you that already have your shit together, you've got it all lined up. Today might be a day where you just need to rest. You just need to watch a movie, or you might need to actually go on a little bit of a retreat or a little quiet vacation for yourself. It's just a good day to take a step back from the battlefield and just kind of revive yourself and take care of yourself on every single level. The Four of Spades is kind of telling us like every single level. So when we get our shit together, it's like everything. It's relationship, it's children, it's money, it's all that. When it comes to rest and relaxation, it's every kind of rest and relaxation, taking a break from social media, taking a break from the fighting, taking a break from whatever it is we need to take a break from. That is what the Four of Spades is indicating. Okay, well, let's see. We have so many comments here, so I don't want to take too much time. Yes, the type of astrology that I study is the one from India, but I also, sorry, hang on one second. Oh there is, I should just show you guys. There is a fruit truck that's listing off all of the fruits that it's selling over a loudspeaker, and it's so, so loud. It's saying piña, sandia, banana. That's what I'm hearing right now. I'm feeling so distracted because it's so loud, and we just live on like this little road, and it's going to come back around again, and it's going to be super loud. So I think I'm going to try to keep talking, but it's going to be hard. That's how they advertise here. There's no like billboards. Okay. Yes, Vedic means Indian. I studied the astrology from India, but I'm very influenced by Western astrology. I love Western astrology. I am currently not on vacation. I live in Costa Rica. And my schedule for my classes is I'm teaching a Cards of Truth class on April 22nd. So please join now before it gets filled up. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm very excited about it. And yes. And if success is also to fail, someone asked. I don't think it's impossible to succeed unless we fail a lot. A great metaphor for this is surfing, right? Like my surf instructor said, you're going to wipe out. you know, that's just what it takes. If you want to become good at surfing, you're going to have to wipe out. You're going to have to take waves that you're not sure about, that aren't going to really be the best wave for you, or you misjudged it. You're going to wipe out, but through those wipeouts, you're going to kind of learn, oh, okay, that wave was too steep for me. That wave was too strong for me. That wave, I was too late for that wave. You're going to learn how to make your adjustments in order to actually succeed. And one way to think about this is there's a good way to fail and there's a really, really bad way to fail. Okay. The good way to fail is to do it consciously. So if I'm surfing and I get to a wave and I'm really not paying attention, I'm just kind of feeling like, I just need to get this wave. I need to get this wave. And I'm paddling and the wave tips me over. And I get done with that wipeout and I'm just frustrated. And I wasn't thinking about anything during that wipeout. I was just wiping out. The board was hitting my head. I'm just flying around in the air. And I get back to the lineup and I just feel frustrated and angry because I wiped out. But I wasn't even thinking about anything when I was wiping out. I just was wiping out, right? That's one way to fail. The second way to fail, which is something I'm practicing, especially with surfing, is to always be conscious. So that is the way to do it. So the other way to approach, for instance, catching a wave is to be conscious of every single step with extreme, extreme focus. So I'm paddling, and I'm noticing, oh, this wave is kind of steep. And I'm noticing exactly what I'm doing. And when I'm wiping out, I'm noticing, okay, well, because the wave was so steep and because I didn't paddle in far enough, the wave threw me over. And now I know, because I was paying attention, because I was focused, that next time I go to a wave exactly the same height, exactly the same steepness, that I need to paddle in a little bit more before I try standing up. And that way I'll actually be in the wave and I won't get knocked over. So when you are always acting consciously, when you're always making your decisions, you're always moving forward consciously, it allows you to have a deeper understanding of your failures. And that way you can make adjustments. Like we talked about yesterday, the 5 of Spades, we can make adjustments so that we can actually succeed. So without being conscious, especially while you're falling, especially while you're failing. So being conscious means not feeling like a victim, not feeling like, oh, I suck so much at surfing, I'm so terrible, but really just being like, this is a part of it, so I have to learn from it. So taking everything as like a learning opportunity, you'll actually be able to use every single failure as a way to make you better at what you do. That's also a way that I built my business. Was I understood that I was going to fail a lot. I was going to make videos that sucked. I was going to have clients that didn't like what I did for them. And instead of letting that get me down, which of course it got me down, of course I didn't like some of the mean comments and stuff like that, but I learned from it. I walked through that consciously and I kept making adjustments that were comfortable for me so that I could have the success, you know, whatever that I wanted to, if that makes sense. Okay. So there are 2 different ways to fail. And I know for a fact that once I started to fail consciously, being present to every single second of the failure I was experiencing, I was able to become better at surfing. And of course, the same applies to my business and my relationships and all of that. Being conscious, being awake, being woke is so important to our success. If you're having a really, really hard time finding success in your relationships, your business, anything like that, one thing that I recommend is to start a new hobby, or even like a new physical hobby like surfing. Start a new hobby and look at how you approach that new hobby. Are you approaching it with a victim attitude? Like if you learn how to crochet and you get to, you know, you're halfway done with your scarf and you accidentally you accidentally miss a hole and you get frustrated and you just want to give up. That attitude that you're having towards that scarf is probably the same attitude you're having with your relationships. It's probably the same attitude you're having with your business. And doing, you know, examining your attitude in that activity is going to be a much low pressure way for you to learn how to work through your mind programming than having to work through your mind programming in your business or in your relationship. So if you're really having a hard time, I would say try to learn a new skill that's very low pressure and that you don't have an emotional attachment to, just so you can see kind of where your mind is getting stuck. Okay. Yeah. So Marina, with the 4 of Spades, it's a good day to just kind of rest. And I really love all of your comments, everyone. And someone's just said, you should join politics and fight election for next presidential election. I will support you fully. That's so funny. You guys want to know a secret? When I was in first grade, I told everyone in my class that I was going to be the president of the United States one day, which I don't think I ever will do that, but it's funny that you say that. So I have a client that I need to get to in a few minutes. So I just wanted to talk about this. I hope that it helps all of you guys that are questioning your success, questioning your talents, questioning yourself. And remember, if you don't know what it is that you're supposed to do, you probably don't know who you are. It's super easy to know how to move forward when you know who you are. It's super easy to know how to take care of an aloe plant when you know the plant that you're taking care of is aloe. So figure out who you are. I'm here to help you do that. If you want to have the most intense experience of that, using some of the things I learned from Alejandro Jodorowsky, then you should get my life purpose coaching package. It's not on my website. So basically what you have to do is you just sign up and you type it in the comments that you want the life purpose coaching package. And sorry, it's the fruit truck again. It's super loud. I'm just going to wait 1 second. You type in that you need or that you want the life purpose coaching package, and it's $649. And that's actually like a sale because it is the cheapest coaching package that I have, but it's also, I think, the most profound. If you want to do regular life coaching, we can still do the life purpose coaching package as part of that too. So you can just sign up for a full 3 months of coaching. And as part of that, we can do the life purpose coaching as well. And we can go even deeper with it. All right, so whoever is in the chat, please hit the like button. I see someone hit the dislike button. Thank you, because that actually sends a lot of people to my channel, so I appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you're new to my channel and you liked what's going on here, then feel free to subscribe. And I don't know if I will be on tomorrow and Sunday. I'm going to see if if this fits into my weekend schedule, but otherwise I will be here every single day, 5 days a week to 7 days a week. And it was so wonderful to see everyone and to talk to everyone. There's so many great people here. There's so many great people here that are chatting. So my website is NicoleRennie.com. Another thing is I am going on vacation in the Maldives in June. You can join me with that too. And all that information is below. I will be with the Leo King, Joni Petri, and Victor Cara. So yeah, I don't want to sit and talk about it more, but it is all below. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend if I don't get to talk to you before then. Bye.